Coronation Street's Christmas Day episode saw Billy Mayhew fall off a mountain and plunge to his almost certain death. The troubled vicar, who has struggled to come to terms with his involvement in Susan Barlow's death, slipped and seemingly met a grisly death. Peter Barlow was horrified after he witnessed his sister's killer die, only for Dadkin to discover that Billy had miraculously survived the ordeal. And it's now been revealed just how the Corey producers managed to film such a big stunt. In a video released on Twitter, Daniel Brocklebank and Chris Gascoigne, who play Billy and Peter, are seen at a quarry in the Peak District to film the stunt. Daniel is seen jumping off a cliff edge with a harness, and then flailing in the air in front of a green screen, which Daniel said was his first time. He also said it was his first time in the boot of a car for the Christmas Day scenes. He added, "It was comfortable. I was chained into it, so there was no chance of me falling out. I'm not a massive fan of heights, I'm not terrified of them, but I wouldn't choose to be dangling off a cliff edge." Billy's fall came after Peter vowed revenge and trapped Billy in the boot of his car and revealed his plans to kill him. Peter said, "I'm going to take the handbrake off, then put this car in reverse. I think you know the rest. It will be quick, quicker than it was for Susan." He drove right up to the edge to scare Billy, before driving forward and letting him go free. Billy stood up but slipped and was left clinging onto the cliff edge as Peter rushed to save him. However, it was to no avail, as Peter couldn't hold onto the vicar's hand and he fell to his doom with his arms flailing in the air. Peter screamed no and had to turn away before the crunching sound of Billy hitting the ground was heard. The pub landlord stared at Billy's lifeless body and quickly drove home to confess all to Ken. Peter said, "Dad, I'm sorry, it was a mistake. I swear it was just an accident. I just wanted to scare him." After telling Ken that Billy was involved in his daughter's death, the head of the Barlow clan headed to the scene of the crime. But Ken was stunned to discover from a passerby that Billy was still alive and being cared for by an air ambulance team. Peter burst into tears when he found out Billy was not dead, but Adam was left raging when he was told the vicar killed his mum. Coronation Street continues on ITV1 at 7:30 p.m. on Friday.